Hey guys, welcome to etc etc etc. This is Burnt Lumpia, and you guys are watching Gamer's Log. On today's episode, we'll be playing Sifu. Let's see. In the last episode we recorded, we got to the club level, but we didn't finish it. And I've been playing a little bit on my own without recording, so I've done a bunch of training. And we're gonna try to run through both the squats and the club real fast today. I've already beaten the club once and got into the next level, but we're just gonna do kind of like a recap episode. So we'll go through the squats real quick, but we're gonna look at the board and see some of the stuff that we didn't look at in the last episode. So as you encounter some of the stuff in each level, they kind of open up things without giving you that little pop-up that tells you got something on the board. A lot of the times when you encounter different enemies, they tell you different things about them. So these are the two guys in the room with all the safes, the Skull Brothers. These tattooed twins seem to be in charge of the drug lab security. Then I know we have one here. This is that big guy where they teach you how to avoid grabs. Let's see, he's called a Juggernaut. Difficult to stop him. He can take hits and he still tries to grab me. I should avoid his attacks and strike him the moment I have the opportunity. Which I do. I know I have trouble dodging his grabs, even though they're very well telegraphed and everything. Maybe we'll work on it on this episode. You do get this key through your first run through of the squats, which lets you open up a couple doors. This first door that gets you through it's the gate right after the twins, right after the security area. And then it also opens up this door, which is closer to the beginning, and we'll go through that door in this episode. The avenue door. If I can get it open, this will be a useful shortcut. Which it is. What else we got? We had two more here, I think. Gangsters, thugs, and yet they still know how to fight. Street experience, I guess. Those are just the normal guys that you fight. Addicts, or on the sheet it says junkies. Most of them are completely high. They're controlled by the gangsters here. So there, at least in the squats, you see like it's just I think one guy and he's laying on a couch. The other thing to note is that when you do defeat one of the bosses, they do like X them out here. So here we've already beaten Fajar, and then I have already beaten Sean. So we'll take a look at that after we finish the squats here. So we're gonna play the squats one more time just to kind of. I need a little bit of a refresher before I go fight newer people. It looks like based off of that little indicator on the bottom where it says the squats when you're picking your level, we're only missing one investigation point, which I know there is a private room is what they call it. There's a private room, so that's probably what we're looking for to finish up
They've blocked the entrance.
the investigation points.
Need to find another way inside.
Before we start fighting this guy, actually, while I was playing, I did unlock a bunch of things permanently. So since we started in the squats, that means I've started from the beginning, but all of these pink abilities here, I've unlocked permanently. So I have quite a bit. I did a lot of experimenting with things, which lets, if you play a lot, then you'll get a lot of experience, and then with that experience, you can unlock these abilities multiple times. So I've done that with, looks like more than half of the abilities. But I haven't played it for a couple of days, so I'll have to kind of relearn most of this stuff. But anyways, there you go.
Nothing here for you.
We know we can do the snap kick. That's up, up, triangle. We've always been able to do sweep. Oops. Sweep. Sweep, so you can knock people down. As up, down, triangle. Let's see. I know there's something about... Oh, the chasing strikes. So I think you can usually combo that with... Where is it? The first one. With palm strike. So palm strike usually pushes them backwards. So you can usually combo palm strike with either chasing strikes or chasing trip kick, which I tried to practice a little bit before. I'm gonna go ahead and go this way, because over here is where that door to the avenue goes. Once you get the keys, you can go this way, and it cuts your trip short a bit, but also makes you encounter these fine people. Uh-oh.
He can't keep up. What you doing in here, pal? Any regrets now?
A little bit, a little bit. Alright, and we carry on. After you get through the door and you fight these three guys, you get to one of these statues. And I usually start with at least getting the health gained on takedown. Oh shoot, I have to check. Usually when you go to the statue, you can also unlock abilities if you have enough experience points, and I forgot to do that. Let's see, and this takes us into the factory area, which you can also come back up here to defeat some of these guys real quick. There's one guy here. There will be one guy here on the stairs somewhere. There he is. So I believe if you can surprise someone real quick and they have low enough health maybe that you can take him out with one strike basically. But like this guy has more health, I believe. Or is not being surprised, I don't know. But usually those three guys at least can be taken out without anybody noticing. Or this fourth guy, you can probably just leave here. This is the exit. But I like to get some experience from these guys. So you can take care of that guy. Whoops daisy, I didn't even know you had bottles there. Uh-oh. Oh crap. I don't really know what triggers this stronger state in these guys. I think it is just a predetermined thing where each of these fights has one of these guys who will just turn into that. Oh no, I lost my pipe. Oh. It's okay, here's a bamboo stick.
I'm hitting you. Insane.
It's nice. I don't think they really mention it right off the bat when you get the environmental mastery. You can also, whatever is you're able to pick up as a weapon can be used with environmental mastery. So like in that last exchange, I just used a bottle, so usually I'd pick it up, but I just used it.
I don't care what your boss said.
I used it to just throw right away without picking it up. Oh.
That down.
Closer. All right, back to full health. Let's see, now we're basically at the end, I believe. Let's see, I don't think we're fighting anyone else really, so we will take this, weapon durability. Weapon durability is nice to get early on because you can only get it up to age 25. So if you start dying kind of early, you won't be able to get that later on. What should we work on? This is charged back fist, which I don't think I've ever gotten this one. Maybe we'll do that. Ground counter actually just needs 2 more to unlock. Double palm focus, which I never really buy the gauges, the extra bars yet. That's also bars, and that's also bars with a knife. So let's go ahead and we'll try to finish off ground counter here. Get it once, and then in a little bit we'll get it the last time. So when you're at the statues, like I said, you should probably open up your skill tree so you can get some stuff. That's what we just did. But otherwise, those are the 2 things to get from these little dragon statues. Okay. So again, here's what I believe is the last thing I need to find. I don't have the key to this private room, where I assume that you'll get that, oops, wrong button. You'll get that key from a different level. Trying to pick up my stick, dog. Whoop. Got it. Usually when you're fighting Fajar, and he does that jumping off kick, you can probably, also dodge down. He'll do a high attack after that more than half the time, I think. Uh-oh, I think I might lose it here. But also, if you can beat Jafar, if you can beat Fajar, he'll, in the second stage, they should refill your life. There you go. Just a couple more. There we go. My hand is falling asleep too, so half the time when I think I can When I think I can manage it, I just like my hand is off the control. Shake it out, shake it out. Alright, so he grows this bamboo forest, and you should be able to eventually find a bamboo stick to help you. Oh, spaghettios. Where are you, bamboo? Oh, maybe it just comes out during that. I don't think that was there just a second ago. Cracker Jacks. Nothing new to get. Sweep. Man, half the time I'm playing this game, I just assume they're gonna do a high attack. So sometimes I have a hard time actually reading their high and low attacks. I just always assume it's a high attack. Well, there you go. That's the squats again. A little quicker than the first run, and a little better. So we'll run through the club again. And some new things that we didn't look at in the last time is probably these enemy types. Clubbers. I don't know if all these folks are criminals, but they sure like to fight. The guy at the entrance told me that I need a special pass if I want to get to Sean. I think every time you actually interact with a person too, they pop up one of these little blurbs for you. So this is the guy at the entrance, who, if you talk to him, he will actually just alert the next guys in the room. So you have to fight those two guys instead of catching them off guard. Flash kick. Watch out this one. It's difficult to parry the momentum of her kicks. I'd better avoid them. I need to watch out for that sweep and hammer kick too. Yes. That sounds alright. I guess it's the way to participate in the burning event. Going through this door, I guess, which you get this, you can pick up this card, Disciples Pass, in your first run through the club, if you get up to that point, which lets you bypass a little bit of the club. And maybe we'll take that shortcut in this one. I did play a little bit of the museum and got far enough to, I think I played it twice, so on the second run I picked up this code, which I believe there's like a second door. It's like the opposite door of going through this door. This door uses the key card, and this door uses the key code, which I haven't been in yet. But probably I will not record that in this one, but in a different episode. This is Sean's disciple. Sean has founded his own kung fu school. His disciples use moves I've seen performed by his father back in the day. They have a real technical background and can even defend against my fastest strikes. I need to stay focused. Usually when I fight this guy, I like to have a weapon with me, since it's a little harder for him to block a weapon. Eventually in the club, you'll see a sequence where it looks like it's a flashback or some kind of like image, where you're walking through this old burning village, and you look up at all the walls and there's these writings on it, and I didn't understand that they were putting them onto this board. They just let you interact with it and they don't tell you anything right at that moment, but I guess that's what these are. They're Sean's values. I found several sentences on the walls of Sean's school. He's brainwashing his disciples with his morbid obsession with strength. Nature will eliminate those who do not look out for themselves. To face death with equanimity. Furious fire burn. And let's see, our last thing here is the tech guy. Value target. He's harmless, just the tech guy. I have run into him a few times, and I tried all of the conversation options, and it doesn't do anything. So usually I just punch him. But anyways, let's go ahead and we'll run through. We will run through the club. It's interesting, even though I had lost a year in this run from the squats. Whenever you unlock a level at a lower age, that lower age will just stick. So I have done the club. Oh, I guess maybe not. Maybe I will be 21 here. I was just looking at, because if you look at the museum, it still has the previous age I made it there. But the lowest age I made it to the clubs was 20. I was able to do one run without dying, but that's fine. 1 year is not too bad. But let's see how we can do in this one.
Forget about it.
I forget.
You're not on
Let
the
me
list.
I was just seeing if they give me experience. Oh shoot, I actually forgot to before we went to the level, you can always access the skill tree before you go to a level. So that wouldn't be a bad idea whenever you're gonna start up playing again. Let's see, if you just run up to this guy and beat him up, that gives you a little bit of stuff without alerting the other two guards. I guess they're guards maybe, or bouncers. Then there's a baseball bat back here. Come on, give me some health back. I feel like that each of, or some of the combo abilities that you get translate into weapons. So I believe the snap kick turns into something. So if I do that, he does a little kind of running up thing. Ah, not too bad. Trying to get over here to get to like some bottles and stuff. Uh-oh, my mistake. come no one else no one else jumped over? I know there's a bottle right here. Don't give me that. Oh, Cracker Jacks. Let's do this to ya. Do that to ya. Oh no, he's got a 4-hit combo. Let's run over here real quick. Try to trip him up. Oh no! Now we're what, 22? But let's just pop this menu open. What were we working on? We had one more of this, so this permanently unlocks ground counter. And what is next? Probably this. Probably should get this next so we can have weapons for a little longer. But that is quite a lot of experience to use each time. 1500.
Want some more?
Yes, please. Oops, wrong button. I gotta practice using those chasing strikes. Which I can't seem to get a grip on. Flash kick. Uh-oh, that's that sweep kick to look out for. Oops, I meant to do a snap kick. Alright, that wasn't so bad. Let's go ahead. I don't think I never really get these experienced ones, because in my mind I'm just thinking I'll just use those whenever I max out on all the abilities. But let's go ahead and we'll just get more health. I like to max that out pretty quick. But if I get close to age 25, then I'll probably get the weapon stuff. This is where the key card goes, and it would technically let you go here. You go this way though if you want to see the sound guy. I'll just do that because I haven't had a recording of it. But there's a few guys to fight here. There we go. That's the chasing trip or whatever. It's called something. Chasing trip strike or something. Oh, he died before we can use the chasing strikes. I think my favorite thing in the game is the environmental mastery. There's the roundhouse kick. It's not called roundhouse kick. There you go, buddy. And there's one more guy here with a dragon head. That move that tripped him was the dang it, I need to look up what things are called, but that's when you run. You run and press triangle and he does like a sliding kick. It's probably what it's called actually. And then your prize for getting through this corridor is this nobody.
What do you want?
So you have these options. You can ask him.
I'm not looking for a fight. Neither am I. I just do computers and stuff.
He doesn't do anything or give you anything, so I normally just punch him. Okay. So that's all that's up there. I usually do come up here to get some experience. But I imagine once you do kind of max out your level, then you don't need to get that much more experience anymore. So that door leads to here, which lets you use the key card here and get you into the burning a little faster. Punch this lady, pick up this pipe, and then you can use... Damn it. I was trying to throw the bottles, not the pipe.
Holy shit!
There we go. Give me back that pipe. Oh no.
Come at me!
Wait. Wait. I don't think they can jump over... They can't jump over the walls like you can.
No freaking way!
So if you want to avoid some people, you can just run into another room that has a wall like this. Oops. Hey, where'd you get that pipe? And they have to go around. Oh no, I've been gauntlet. Hold on, there we go.
Oh man!
Oh man. Ooh, I thought I was gonna lose it there. What do we got? Let's do another... I feel like just because of how much health I have, I want to do this, but I will go ahead and get another weapon durability. Because Sean is actually using a bunch of weapons, and in the boss fight, there will be a bunch of weapons. Not that they will break so much, but, you know, it's kind of like being safe than sorry, I guess. I do like this. Let's work on it. 1500 again. Weapon mastery. Okay. Next. I was so confused the first time I did this part. I didn't know you can just keep walking forward and it will just keep going.
Step forward. You're
This
about to be
lady tells you this stuff, and I believe the doors on the right will open
You're in the right
first.
place.
Gotcha.
No way. No fucking way.
So if you have a weapon and there's another weapon at your feet, you can use the environmental mastery to kick those weapons into people's faces. Sweep. Hold on, let me think. You can also find the stairs. Well, there's a bunch of bricks here. Brick. You can find the stairs, which are on the side where that announcer was.
Put that down.
And not that she will fight you right away, but she will fight you if you fight her. There's a bunch of stuff up here that you can use.
Survival of the fittest.
Damn, he's on fire.
No, I was gonna show you this. You can run over this if there's nobody in the way to kind of spread yourself out from those other
He has a
people.
weapon.
Kick some bricks. What up?
Holy shit!
Ooh, almost.
Not fear death.
I think there's another idea that I never really get a grip on, where is the difference between dodging and blocking. So if you block, you will, I think, 100% block the attack but lose structure. But
How many trials do I have left?
If
before
you
being
try to
tried?
dodge and you mess up the
Two more
dodge,
challenges lay
you're
ahead.
more
Dexterity
liable to
and
get
endurance.
damage instead.
But I'm afraid you'll be too late for the final trial.
I will be too late for the final trials, he said. Trials? There are 2 more trials. One of speed coming up, and one of endurance. Oh no, that
Pick up
wasn't
your weapon.
Sean. I will pick up this extra weapon,
Come on! Show
then
me what
kick
you got!
this weapon into this lady's face. Uh-oh. You too. There you go. What? Did she catch it? That's very confusing. I think she's ending with a low strike. Or I could be wrong. I don't know.
Pathetic! You can barely keep up.
I kept up a little bit. Come on, I wasn't so bad. I'm still a younger age than I was when I made it to the museum the first time.
You disappoint me.
There we go. Is that enough? I think I'll take your stick. I forget which one got used more. This next part is when you run through the village and you can see the all these red writings on the wall are what you interact with to find out Sean's what was it, his disciplines or something, or his sayings, something like that. I can just look it up here. There, where you notice his, not that, this, not that. Darn it, which one was it? Not that. Which one was it? Which one did I look at already? Go look at it. Oh, here it is. I assumed it was an orange color, but this is like a dark color. Sean's values is what you're finding. So all those red writings on the wall, you'd be able to interact on your first time through, and that's how you learn what his values are. Over here is they call it fire chest, and when you get it, it says, oh, this looks familiar. Here it was, the fire chest. An odd little box. It looks familiar because it looks almost just like the box that that your father has, but it got a different symbol on it, I guess. Anyways, trial of endurance. You fight these 2 guys at the same time.
You look like you fight. Show me.
Wake up.
Give me that back. I think a lot of their combos end with like a... You have to kind of find the break where the last attack will happen. So there's just like a momentary pause right before you can dodge their last strikes. There you go. All right. Oh, my staff is broken. Let me get a different stick. That was the best round of fighting those guys that I've had. Usually it's kind of bad. But yeah, in this corner you can find a stick. On this side of the room you could find a bunch of those chairs to kick over, and a couple of bricks. One's here, I think one's here. Brick. And then it's time for the final trial. for this, we're not gonna fight anybody else, so we don't want that. Let's do this before I forget. Oh, but I didn't get enough. I'm gonna wait until I get 500 more points to get something. I guess structure reserve would be good, because there's a lot of blocking in here that you could do, or you may do.
Sifu, my arms are yours. Leave. I recognize that uniform. It represents a school for the weak and feeble.
Whoops. So most of the time when you're far away from him, he will do like a lunging strike. Missed it. And then do a combination of high attacks and side attacks, I guess. Ah, wait. I was trying to run away so I can say on this half of the room, there will be a bunch of stabs you can pick up. Damn it. What are we, 24? We're still at least a year younger than the last time I beat this guy. So lunging attack first, then depending on what he does, it's a combination. I think they might be all high attacks, but I don't know. Oh no, that would have been awesome. Oh, let me get it. Shit. Let me get a different stat. It would be nice if you could grab things without losing momentum. You know, like you can grab it on your run. I gotta do better. Wasn't fast enough. Never mind. Now I'm older. I'm older than when I last beat it.
Let's end this.
I'm trying. We did get enough for a sweep. Too early. Down. It probably is best to have a staff with you since it helps you defend your structure. I lost where he was, and I lost my staff. Here it comes. There you go. Is this enough? Shoot. Oh, darn it. One more time. We'll do it, maybe. Just a one punch. It almost made it. Because I think that would have healed you up again. Magic cigarette. In this stage of the fight, he uses a lot of high attacks.
You're almost as good as Yang. I thought he was unchallenged at that old bastard's school. Who are you?
Don't you
not
know?
figured it out by now.
Enough games. Let's put an end to this show.
Oh, we got him down already. Let's just do a double. Here's another. I pressed the wrong button. I pressed up, jumped into it. Come on, Kung Fu training. And down. Just a little bit more. Shoot, we just got that. Oh no, I've lost a coin.
Now I understand how you were able to defeat them.
He says that, but I don't even understand what he means. Here. You can have that. And one more. And one more. He's going crazy now.
As stubborn as our elder masters.
Kick. And there you go. That's the club. Man, I was doing better before. It's probably because I'm recording it now. Once you get to age 30, you get a beard. Cool, I've never really interacted with one of these before. Kick, kick. What is that called? Hook kick? That's like called flashing claw or something. Square triangle really fast. Then you can do, it doesn't say this, but it shows it in the, if you do that. It shows it in the little clip, but it doesn't say it to you. Let's see. I guess I have to look at the skill tree to show you that. When you're unlocking the, ooh, this tree, I didn't even notice this tree is big now. When you unlock that, let me unlock this real quick before I forget. We have enough for one. What is it called? Flowing claw. When you do flowing claw, it shows you do that backwards kick. Because the flowing claw is the first part where you do that claw move and then you turn around. But then after you do that, you can either press heavy or if you press heavy, he does the kick. Wait, was there another punching bag here somewhere? Or just this one maybe? He'll do a kick like that, but if you press a square button, he'll do a couple strikes. So that's neat. I actually think that's the coolest looking move so far. That backwards kick. Anyways, there you go. That is... We'll stop at this tree. That is Sifu. Oh, you can see the moon from here too. That is the squats with a couple shortcuts. The club with a shortcut and the boss fight. We'll stop right there and then we'll get into the museum in the next episode. Thanks for joining me on this episode of Sifu. I hope you guys will all join me in the next one. Until then, bye.